Hello, it's Josh with the Comic Book Collecting Quest. Got some books here to show. So, just going to jump right into it here. Sorry. Kind of have these kind of organized. Yeah, so we got Star Wars number 81. Great cover. Palmer. No idea. I'm yet to read it. Can't wait to read it. Good stuff. Next we got, I didn't know that Marvel did a Deep Space Nine. I'm a big Deep Space Nine fan. So hard. I always think I like Deep Space Nine more than I like The Next Generation. However, I have I've seen each episode of Deep Space Nine maybe twice, maybe 3 times. I've seen every episode of The Next Generation maybe 20 or 30 times. So I think I like The Next Generation more than I like Deep Space Nine. I do love Deep Space Nine though. It is really good. It was, I remember when it was on, I wasn't into it, and I was thinking who would watch this? But then once I, a few years ago, probably 10, 15 years ago, I really got into it because it's a whole nother sector of the United Federation, or the Federation, so it's really good. Yet to read these, can't wait. I didn't know that Marvel made them, so Paramount Comics. I have a Malibu, I think, of Deep Space Nine. Anyway, glad to have these. And some more Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. Great cover. Another Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. Adventures of Indiana Jones. Yet to read these. I love them though. I wasn't sure if I had shown this before. But this is a Beavis and Butthead ash can. It's like a wizard. Yeah. Like Beavis and Butthead. I like King of the Hill more than I like Beavis and Butthead. But I still enjoy Beavis and Butthead. And these I'm selling. This is Punisher 2099, number 34. That there. Micronauts, New Voyages, 19. Yeah, 19. Transformers, number 4. Supposedly 4 of 4, but they just kept the title going. Rawhide Kid number 3. This would be from probably that time period, probably 1980-ish, 84, 85. Should have looked. And The Last Starfighter number 1. So that is those. Now I have, I'm going to put these aside. Somewhere safe. Now I have some books. Oh, anyway. Now I have I bought some Uncanny X-Men. So we're going to show those now. Yeah! Uncanny X-Men number 153. These are all in really, really good condition. Very fine. Perhaps even near mint. This one is not. But I already have this one. It's over here. So this one will be sold. Love this cover, love this story. Great storyline. So people have always said that like the Uncanny X-Men is like kind of soap opera-y, and I was like, whatever, it's not a soap opera. I've been now that I have a lot of these, I've been reading them, and I'm like, okay, I can see where it's kind of a soap opera. It's good though, I love it. Okay, so we got 119. Trying to put these up safely. These are cherished by me because they're in such great condition, so such great shape. I'm really trying to take care of them. It's gonna make you guys sick, but I'm just reading the digital of these because they're in such good condition. And I know I'll probably have to sell them soon, but I don't want to damage them at all. This is 122. It's a great issue. Colossus gets his confidence back. Wolverine, a little help from his friend Wolverine. Uncanny X-Men 123. And this is what is this? Arcade? Yeah, Arcade. And yeah, these are all great. These are great issues. Arcade is he's like a spoiled rich kid, but his dad cuts him off and he becomes murder for hire, an assassin, but he has his own little way of doing it. This is 124. Colossus starts to think that the X-Men are his enemies. And he thinks that he's a Russian pawn. He finds out at the end he is not. He is friend of the X-Men. Look at this cover. Absolute great cover. Great story. The Phoenix. So what's really weird about these is like the X-Men fight Magneto in his lair. I don't know what issue it was because I didn't read it, but it's kind of part of this whole storyline. The part that's kind of soap opera is Jean and Charles Xavier think that Cyclops and Beast, or no, Beast isn't one of them. Cyclops, Storm, Banshee, and Wolverine. Xavier, Beast, and Jean Grey think that those guys were killed by Professor Xavier, but they weren't, and for some reason they won't call Moira McTaggart to let her know, hey, we're alive and well. I don't know why they won't call. Just pick up the phone and call. It's 1979. You got a telephone. Maybe they didn't want to make a long distance phone call. But Xavier in these, he's in space with Lalandra. And I love, we'll run into some, but I love X-Men in space stories. I love those. 132. This is part of the Dark Phoenix. I should have organized these. I didn't organize them. Sorry. Yeah, so this is 132, part of the Dark Phoenix saga. And then this is 128. This is the one right before the Dark Phoenix saga. I had read the Dark Phoenix saga a few years ago, and it starts with them like in New York City, and they had just come back from Scotland. I just remember reading that and just being like, oh man, I wish I could, have read the issue beforehand. I have it now, so I can. I haven't made it here yet with my reading, my digital reading. But they're in such, look, they're in like crazy good shape. So I just want to not really handle them. 127. Okay, so this one I haven't read yet. I have absolutely no clue what's happening in it. And this is 126. I think this might be the one that I'm reading right now, but what a great cover. Look at that. Someone, Swag. Swag thinks that Wolverine shouldn't be part of a team, but in these, let me tell you, Swag, it's great. It's really good. Wolverine's just another element of the team. So, in my opinion, when the X-Men were done right, the X-Men have been, in my opinion, they've been awful for a very long time. Maybe ever since Chris Claremont left. There was like a few good issues in the 90s where Magneto joined the team. I can't really remember. I haven't read it in years since I was like 16. But anyway, when X-Men are good, Wolverine's a good part of the team. This is 146. Looks like another arcade story. I've never read that one before. And here we are. This is great cover with the Toys R Us ad, but this is exactly what it says. Cyclops leaving the X-Men. Great issue. And then this is what it says too. This is Kitty Pryde officially joining the X-Men. Good stuff. This is 140. Yet to read this one. Looks like obviously some sort of Wendigo battle. And 152. I have read this one, but can't remember what happened in it. It's like she's fighting the White Queen or something. No idea. And yeah, this is when Kitty Pryde throws a pity party and runs away. And I think Storm goes out looking for her and brings her back. I think it's been a while since I read that one. 148, featuring Dazzler. No idea what's going on in that one. All right, and then we have 147. Once again, no idea what's going on in that one. 144. God, what a great cover. Get out of there, man thing. You're on fire, bud. And then here we are. X-Men in space. I love these. When I was 16, like the only back issues I could really afford were these. So I love them so much. I've read these over and over and over. X-Men in space. So good. And this one I've never had before and I've never read it before. So, yeah, super excited to have that one. This one here, 161. This is like an origin story of like Magneto and Charles when they were young men. And it's good. It's really good. Yeah. Good stuff. 159. Yep. 158. Rogue socking it to brown suit Wolverine there. My kids up there yelling. 155. Let's see. I don't know. This one seems familiar. I don't think so. If they fought. Oh crap, now I can't remember what that Sentinel's name is. Anyway. I'm drawing a blank on that white Sentinel. Anyway. If they fought him in that one, then I have read that. I have read this one. I just can't remember what happened in it. 154. Maybe more space adventures, perhaps. Oh, we have a double. We have a double. Oh, okay, I got more. Okay, I didn't know. Didn't know I had this. And didn't know I had this either. Oops. I don't even know what I got. I just got these today. Here's another double. I did know that I had this, though. This is, 153, which we've already seen. And this is 172. Very excited to have this one. I've never read it before. But any sort of Logan backstory and Asian women. Yes. Love that. Going to Japan next year myself. I'm going to try. Not going to. I will. I'm going to try to climb Mount Fuji. I will climb Mount Fuji. Maybe should lose some weight and practice and exercise. My friend did it, and I'm like, my best friend, he did it, and I'm just like, if he can do it, I can do it. But he was in the Army when he did it, and not 41 years old. But I'll do it, by George. Okay, X-Men 171. I've been riding my bike, getting ready for Fuji. 171. 173. Cool cover there. Is this John Romita? It is not. PMS. No idea. No idea. This is, this is the Storm Battles, the Morlocks. Morlocks? Yeah. Isn't that it? Morlock? Anyway, Morlock Queen. Good stuff. I think maybe this is part of Storm not having her powers or something. Good stuff. Oh, and what a great Christmas cover. Yes. Merry Christmas from the X-Men. 143. $169. Sorry, they're all over the place. This Angel Fallen. I think this is another X-Men in space. Not sure. I think so. Great cover. Is this like the first appearance of Madeline Pryor or something? 168. I'm not too good with the keys, but you know, I obviously watch YouTube videos, and I know a lot of people go, well, not go nuts over that book, but I believe that's a key book. And The Death of Xavier. Another one that I bought and read several times as a teenager. Because it was cheap back then. I think I probably paid like $2 for this or something back in the day. And that was good considering, you know, like crappy comics were. Just sold my Kilroy's 34. So, see, selling books so I can buy more books. And, this was $2, but, you know, considering the crappy new books were $2.25 back then, it's quite the deal. Sorry. Another book that I had when I was 16 that I've read over and over and over. I love it. I even bought it recently and read it. Heck, I might read it again now that I have this. I love it. Great cover. Once again, X-Men in space. I wish that, I always think about, like, what if I, was to make a Marvel movie? If I was to make an X-Men movie, it would be X-Men in space. Well, my kid and my wife are fighting. And here we are. Yes, great cover. X-Men in space. You like Star Wars, kids? You like the X-Men? Coming this fall! X-Men in space. And this is my last one. This is a key issue. Also another X-Men in space. This is Carol Danvers becomes her. I can't remember. Whatever. It is a good book. Great book. Obviously. Another X-Men in space. So, there's so much you can do with the X-Men in space. Even bring, Miss Marvel in here or whatever. All right. It's been quite a while since I made a video, but I've been busy, training for my Mount Fuji hike. Just working. My kids, in school now, and working and living. Collecting comics. I've been playing the guitar more. I've been doing that. I still don't have calluses on my fingers again, but from the time I was 20 until I until I got with my wife, I played musical instruments, guitar, piano, bass. I'd play one or all of them daily, and then I got married, and it was, I started working all the time and got away from playing. So now I'm still working a lot, but it'd be nice to play again. Plus my kid's like, she's 4, and I'm really like starting to think about her, her musical journey and what it will be. She wants to play the violin. I know nothing about the violin. I have a piano. I own a good piano. Why can't she just learn how to play the piano? No, she wants to play the violin. So, all right. I'll, pay for some piano lesson, make him teach her a George Strait. Oh, what would that be? Amarillo. Amarillo by Morning Violin Lick. And I'll play it on the guitar. It'll be worth it, I guess. All right, everyone. Keep on collecting. It's been a long time. Have a good one.